Hello, Sean here. I thought it would be a bit more interesting to record this in voice because I couldn't be bothered typing something. I thought speaking would be a lot easier. It's been a little while since I've done another update. The reason is that there's not really much to show. I've been working on a lot of things, but they're all in a state of progress, basically, and not progress that's particularly visible. It's all kind of behind the scenes. So I'll just do my usual and cover each section, starting with myself. I am the one speaking after all. So I've been spending a lot of time playing games lately. That might not sound very newsworthy, but I've spent most of my time developing games over playing them for the last decade or so. And I feel that I kind of needed to refill the tank a little. There are certain tropes and genres that have passed me by, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit behind when it comes to professional projects, at least. My own projects are fine, I can kind of do what I want, but in the professional space, I need to kind of stay current. So I've been playing a couple of different roguelikes to help on the SENTRY side. And I've slipped into this evening routine of alternating between Balatro, Domekeeper, and Slay the Spire. Domekeeper is probably the one that's standing out to me most. I think maybe because I've really rinsed Balatro. I've played like 200 hours or more. I don't know how many at this point. Slay the Spire, I think if I'd come to that before Balatro, I might have been a bit more interested in it, but it feels like Balatro kind of does what Slay the Spire does better. I was mostly playing these for research purposes, but they're so compelling I keep kind of coming back to them, even when there's other stuff to play, especially Domekeeper. I love that game. I wouldn't be surprised if some of that leaks into future projects. Other than that, I spent the last month with flu or COVID or who knows. I was just ill and I couldn't really do anything. It broke a bunch of the more positive habits I'd formed, so I feel like I need to get back on the horse before I relapse, so to speak. But that's why there haven't really been any updates. I just haven't felt like it, to be honest. On SENTRY, we released Major Update 3, which was quite a big update. There was a lot in it, but the response was mixed. We took a real battering on the review front, so we quickly had to patch the game over the weekend following the update. Long story short, there were these hazards that exist in the game to offer additional challenge and add a little bit of variety to every encounter. They range from randomly selecting your loadout to locking down any place deployables to enemies exploding and turning into worms when they die. They're quite varied. But we were stacking these after every encounter and clearing them when you got to the next sector. The stacking thing was a huge mistake. It was just too controversial. Players just felt like they were being dominated by the game, and we weren't really giving them anything new to help them in the update. Not anything explicit anyway, so it kind of felt like we were giving them all stick and no carrot. So the quick update we did was to basically pull back that stacking change and just had it so that every time you have a different encounter, you have a different hazard, but it's wiped at the end. We might bring back the stacking for like a hardcore mode or something, but it was definitely something that was on my radar beforehand. But within our closed tests, we didn't really notice how bad that could get. And some players they felt completely dominated by the game. And I think we made the right call to pull it. But that sort of took over the discussion of the game and where our focus has been ever since. So that's where SENTRY is. We've got another update coming soon. We're in some early tests now. It's going to be cool. It's going way more rogue, which is what the intention always has been. It's just been hard kind of getting there. But I'll talk about that more in the future. As for Something in the Water, progress is coming along. I'm sorry it's so slow, but I keep hitting speed bumps in the form of my past self. A lot of my time now is being spent on refactoring or cleaning up older work, but progress is being made and I'm happy with the direction things are going. I'll put out another Steam update for testers soon, but I don't think it's worth just updating the current build with my current work because basically what I need is people to test the AI and see how the combat feels, and it's not there yet. So once that's in place, that'll be when the build goes up, and I'll share that here, obviously. So as for what's next, the SENTRY update, I don't know when that's going to come. We've still got work to do, but it's going to be cool. It's going to make the game feel more like a rogue. It's going to be bigger, more balanced. I'm excited about that one. Something in the Water, I don't know is the truthful answer for that. I don't know how long enemies are going to take me to build. I'm not great at AI. It's probably my weakest area of development, to be honest. So when the enemies are in a good state, I'll put a build up and I'll probably make it available to everyone on here. And yeah, that's everything. Bit of a weird format change. Didn't really want to write everything. Just wanted to kind of think about things and just say it. So thanks for sticking around as always. And hopefully this is easier to understand and follow. Until next time, thanks.